Get everybody in here. What's up? What's up, Camden? So not all showing up. T, what's up, man? This big ass light above my head. Yeah. I want y'all to be able to see my guitar, though. Just chilling too, man. Just chilling. I got all my stuff ready to go out of town and whatnot. Basically, I just want to get this guitar set up. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and get started. Mike, what's good, man? Gotta get everything off the guitar. I'm gonna check the intonation of the guitar. I'm gonna do all that good stuff. Just chilling. Hell yeah, brother. Same. I'm just doing a quick phone stream so I can also show you guys what I'm using to set the guitar up and all that stuff. This is actually one of the pouches that I use for all my stuff, but as you can tell, I have to use it so often. Obviously some string cutters, which actually I've sort of just been going with the classic, you know, it's got the spinner on it, but also it's got the clippers on it. But yeah, I'm also going to show you guys how I intonate and adjust the guitar. Give us a track. What do you mean a track? Let's get rid of these babies. You know, they're really not that old, but I do feel like it's time to change them. They've just been feeling dead. You know what I mean? They really have just been feeling dead. How's everybody doing, man? I'll get some different angles here too. You know, usually I'm on my freaking, you know, the nice Sony camera and all that. I've also got, you know, a shit ton of stuff we're gonna do, cleaning the fretboards and all that. Feel free to ask any questions that you guys need. Sputnik. Yeah, what do you mean give a track though? Not sure what you mean by that. If I was playing the guitar, I would understand what you mean. Stick around though, man. We're all just chilling. We're all just hanging out. Let's have a good time. Hang out with one another. And maybe you guys can teach me a thing or two. Don't forget to like this video as well. So right now, all I'm really going to do, because this guitar is so dirty and it needs cleaned and blah, 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 all the bad stuff, I'm taking every string off. If I was doing like a quick swap on this guitar, what I would probably do is just take one at a time off, give it a quick dusting, and then take one at a time off. But because the guitar has been so freaking, it's been so long, I wouldn't say so long, but it's been long enough that I need to check the intonation. And within the Charvel guitars, you also have the truss rod right here in this hole. Very nice. I'm also using my guitar stand right here for Music Man. It's good stuff. Oh, that's right. I got this one has the string locks on the back. Any of you guys have guitars with string locks on it? This is the only... No, I have 2 guitars with string locks on it. Not including the... No, actually, this is the only one with string locks. If you don't count Floyd Rose's. I still can't get it out. I have to take this thing all the way down. That's pretty crazy. Alright, I was about to say, come on now. You can definitely come out. I was going to hop on the guitar and, like, you know, freaking do the thing. Tea with a 2 buckaroonie tip jar for strings. Ian Day. Yeah, seriously. Dude, strings are expensive. If you think about the price of a pack of strings, it's pretty much like $2 to $2.25 for each string. It's kind of ridiculous, especially since I'm using the NYXLs. They're a bit more expensive than your typical Ernie Ball, you know, slinkies or whatever. I'll also show you guys how I put the strings through as well. Feels so weird live streaming from my phone and not from my camera, though. I gotta admit, it really does feel weird. Mike with a tenor. Thank you so much, brother. See, I've never been big on slinkies, dude. I've never been big on it. I can't do them. They break too easily. They just break so easily on me, man. Thank you again, Mike. W's for Mike. Jade, what's going on? Camden still here? Dude, we got everybody, man. Stick around. We're just vibing out. We're just chilling right now. Getting the guitar. Also, this guitar I have the strap locks. So when changing the strings, boom, it's just boom, boom. I got the Ernie Ball. Or actually, I think, yeah, no, these ones have the Ernie Ball ones. Make it super easy. Thanks again, Mike. Oh, shit. What did I just do? Did I just report Mike? Whoops. Here, let me give you a little love, a little something, something. Whiteboard, are we playing too? So, typically with my live streams, I'm not doing this. But yes, I do play during my live streams. And we write songs live with the chat on the spot. Right now, as you can see, it's worse in person, but the guitar is nice and dirty. Everything really just needs sort of picked up on it. So since I've already done a live stream today, writing a song, I figured right now would be the perfect time since I'm getting ready to leave at 3 in the morning tomorrow. Or no, I'm waking up at 3, leaving at 4. This would be the perfect time for me to get this guitar ready for traveling out of town again. So, Ollie, are they Seymour Duncans? No, these are Fishman Fluence Classics. They're not the moderns. They're the Fishman Fluence Classics. So for some harder cleaning and stuff, what I use, I have this one, which is really good for like getting underneath of this bridge here. Just kind of go underneath, get it all the way, and just get my hand, get as much as I can under there. Then we're still gonna give it a good wipe down, but man, the dust is killer. It sucks. These microfiber cloths, although I hate them, they really are good at just like picking dust up. So that's what I'm using them for. Man, this guitar is dirty. This is the dirtiest this guitar has ever been. Then again, I don't let my guitars get too dirty, but this guitar is dirty. Alright. Now that we've got pretty much everything ready to go here, go ahead and make sure we're dusted. Another reason I love roasted maple necks, you guys, my God, are they good for bad weather? Holy hell. Are we playing to, we got Dexter, SD Jupiter set, One Love. You sound like my Thursday itinerary flying to Atlantic City. Love it. So, something some of you guys might not know. When you are cleaning, first off, when you're cleaning these satin finishes or you're cleaning a maple fretboard, it also depends if it's gloss. But let's say I want to use the deep conditioner. You can still use this, even though it's not really going to do anything on a gloss. It can, but not really. It's this one that you want to stay away from. The cleaner and prep. It will dry the wood for some reason. At least that's what they tell you. So what I do for the satin finishes and stuff, just to get rid of fingerprints, is... Where's the Carnauba? I also use Carnauba wax, but not on the satin. So for the satin, quite literally, just a old wet rag. Just kind of take it over, get the majority of it, and then while it's still wet, so that way it doesn't leave streak marks, like your underwear. I know you dirty sons of bitches over there with your streaky underwears. We got to... Damn, it's really bad under there. Man, we've been playing the hell out of this guitar, though, haven't we, guys? I mean, seriously, when I bought this thing, I was not expecting it to be my, I don't want to say main guitar, but it's become the main guitar to travel out of town with. And honestly, this would be a great going on tour guitar. This would be a great going on tour guitar, man, for anybody. Seriously, it's got everything, and we'll get into that later. But basically, the way that I clean these satin ones, man, I go like this. Get it real nice and wet. Only half the rag, other half dry, and then start to wipe. Get it dry with it so that it doesn't leave streak marks. It usually won't, as long as your rag, it doesn't have like oil stains on it or something. I've noticed, like, if you clean your kitchen, like the oil from the stove on this rag, and you wash it and it doesn't fully come off, when you go to clean the guitar, it will leave a little bit of streaks in it. So stay away from that. With that said, though, I mean, god damn. Super simple. Super, super simple. Get up here just a little bit with the wet rag. I will say right now, though, I'm completely out. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, there ain't nothing in there, you guys. This is my cleaner, by the way. This is what I use for the cleaner. I like the Dunlop stuff. It's not necessarily cheap. It's not expensive, though. And it has worked for all of my guitars. So right now, all I'm really doing is getting up under this bridge. Because when you play a lot, you got a lot of shit under there. So let's go ahead and I'm going to take this. I'm going to go under it with the rag. Get it real tight. Smush down. Throw it up. Throw it up like a college girl at a party. Throw it up. Or if we really want to trigger some people, throw it up like an anorexic cheerleader from 2002. Alright, it's just jokes. Alright, we're good there. Good enough. I am going to intonate. I am going to adjust the truss rod, so we will get all of that. Is that a Killer Instinct shirt? No, this is an Obituary one. I went and saw them with Enforced and Gate Creeper. Super, super sick set. When I tell you that Obituary sounded exactly the same live, I never say that about a band, bro. Ever. Obituary sounded fantastic live. And his vocals is the only vocalist I've ever heard that has just gotten better over time. The guy is like, he's got to be close to 60. And he is pushing out better vocals than he did when he was in his fucking 20s. I mean, come on, dude. Alright, let's flip it around. Let's check for any dirt, grease, oil, any of that stuff. I don't think there is any. We're just going to do a quick wipe down here. Somebody was asking about the pickups earlier. So yes, they are Fishman Fluents, but they are not the moderns. They're the classics. Just gonna do a quick thing here. Something I also do is I will take this jack out, make sure everything in the solder joint is good. If not, then we'll go grab my soldering iron. I have had some weird buzzes when plugging in, so I will grab the soldering iron if I notice that something is loose or it gives us any trouble there. I doubt it though. I really doubt it. I mean, I would genuinely be surprised if I would be more I'd be more worried about it being my cable than anything else. But yeah, just a clean, slightly damp rag over the satin finish, and we're done with that. We're gonna go ahead and start putting the strings on. Actually, no, we gotta get the fretboard. Sorry, I'm gonna shine the frets up. And there we go. So we're gonna shine the frets up. And what I use for that is this set right here. I use it to shine the frets up. Oh, you hear that? Listen to that pop. Beautiful, man. What do we got? What do we got? Today has been a fuck my life day. Just chilling right now. Oh, damn, I just saw that one, Jade. I hope you're doing better by tomorrow. From Brazil, what's going on, brother? All right, so right here, and this would be on, I don't even know. This is so small. There's no way that's fitting on these frets. This is a more modern guitar, so I'm going to assume that it is going to be using jumbos. And it is. So we got our jumbo frets ready, or I should say, ready. And we have the oil. I don't really know what this is. I know that some of the older ones used to use petroleum within them. This one is completely petroleum free. It's basically a cleaner oil for metal, and you basically just do this. This is my least favorite part of keeping up with the guitar, you guys. So please, if you're gonna leave after this. Keep me entertained for now. Give me some knock-knock jokes. Give me your best guitarist joke. I've been working on a series for my channel where I come up with like bad guitar dad jokes, and I've been working on this one. I don't know how exactly to word it, but I just want to do a series on the channel where I tell a really bad like guitar related dad joke, and I'm trying to figure out one where I can wiggle in Phrygian dominant with the word fridge, like refrigerator, and make it so it's like, well, then you better go catch it. You know what I mean? So obviously it's not supposed to be like funny. It's just supposed to be a little witty. But that's the whole point. I want to come up with that for a series. Oh, shoot. So now that we're cleaning, we got this oil. You don't technically have to use these. Would highly recommend this. It will shine your frets up like a mother. So before I clean the fretboard, I'm going to polish so that any of this stuff that gets on the fretboard, I can go ahead and wipe off and then polish the fretboard. Okay, so this is what I'm using. If any of you guys are interested in that, just comment down below. Daniel, he cute. Nah, you're cute. All right, so we're going to use the dry side. Remember how I said to always make one half of it wet? You need the other half dry, and that's the reason why for this. And I also have these ones from Dunlop, and I usually have this to clean the guitar for gloss guitars, and then I have one for the Carnauba wax. Carnauba wax you can use on your car as well, but I use it on the guitar, not a satin finish, but I use it on the guitar so that it basically keeps it from scratching easily, which I'm not too prone to having a guitar get beat up myself, but whatever. I love dad jokes all over it. Me too, that's what I'm saying. This is a Charvel Pro Mod Telecaster body, glow-in-the-dark side dots, jack in the back of the guitar, split coil. Doesn't have the Floyd, obviously 6-string with the Fishman Fluence Classics. So what I'm doing now is I'm covering the fretboard. I just ruined that. That's okay. I'm basically covering the frets with this, like this, putting this on and polishing. If you guys need to see it up closer, I can get the phone closer. I'm just not used to using my phone. You know, anybody who, all my moderators and stuff that are in here know that I use my camera and my computer. But for stuff like this, there's no point in me hooking up all the stuff. I'm getting ready to pack to go out of town, you feel me? Thank you guys for the donations, by the way. That'll like actually buy food for while I'm out of town. Because although we're getting paid per diem to get the food, you still have to buy the food beforehand. And with everybody on the crew pretty much having zero in their bank account, we just like split buying Wendy's meals. So we'll be eating some fucking $5 biggie bags all week. It's gonna suck. But hey, it'll be good money when it's over and done with, I guess. We might even just skip dinner some of the nights. Just eat, grab some extra stuff at the breakfast from the hotel. Alright, so like I said, the polishing part, absolutely 100%. My least favorite thing. I fucking hate it. But it has to be done. You just do that. I get a little OCD with it because I am OCD. Like, I'm going to try not to be right now and just like let it go. But if I was by myself, this would take me like 15 to 20 minutes just doing this. I'll make it take like 3 for you guys. Alright. Hi, Camden. Pickup is Fishman Fluence Classic. It's an active pickup from Fishman Fluence. I don't like the moderns. My Jackson right behind me. No, not the PR. The Jackson has the Fishman Fluence moderns in them, and they do sound good. They're just a little much, you know? Like they're a little much. That's really all I have to say about them. They're a little much. So right here, all I'm doing, I'm literally just taking this, you guys, bending it. I'm putting a small dab line on there like this. If you guys can see, no. I'll show you guys on the last couple what I'm actually doing here. But like I said, use the dry part of your rag. And it's so satisfying after you finish like cleaning your guitar and waxing it and stuff. Holy hell, it feels so rewarding. There we go. I'm trying to go as fast as I can for this, you guys. We're actually almost halfway done. Yeah, like I said though, I want to get that the dad joke set up so that I can figure out how to fit in refrigerator and make it with Phrygian dominant scale. Oh shit. Who deleted something? Some spammer. Yo, Mob, quit spamming, you dork. Quit spamming, brother. Joe, hey bro, checking in from Cayman. Guitar looks super clean. Dude, thank you so much, brother. Hit that subscribe button, you guys, because when I'm not doing, you know, shitty phone streams like this, I'm actually on the computer with the nice camera, with the nice setup, the nice rig, all the good looking stuff, sitting here writing songs on all my guitars and all types of music, thrash, hardcore, punk, alternative, fucking doom, skate punk, all the good stuff. I promise you, they're all bangers. Come and join some of those streams if you guys want. I don't only stream. I also I actually just released a vlog today of me giving away some of my guitars to a guy who was supposed to be fixing them up and sending them to El Salvador, his old church in El Salvador, because they needed a bass and a guitar. So I gave away a guitar and a bass to him, but he couldn't fix them. So the ones that do work, he's keeping for his son. But there's a bunch of stuff that went on in that video. Highly recommend you guys going and checking that video out. It was my first vlog I ever did too. I don't think it turned out too bad. I know Tio watched it. There we go. There's enough on this one to go to this one. Damn. I'm just gonna say screw it. This guitar doesn't have that crazy of a polish. We're just gonna go nice and fast. Doesn't this look like, for all of you freaking weebs out there that actually, or all you manly men that have girlfriends out there, doesn't this remind you of like a makeup brush? Aha, ha ha. Speaking of, where the f did that go? There it is. Alright, here we go. Look at all that though. This is all from the frets. Just build up, oxidation. It's also, you know, rubbing metal and creating friction and stuff like that. You're gonna get that black coming off of there when you rub nice and hard. That's why I said also use an old rag. But highly recommend this. It does shine up the frets. If I was using my nice Sony camera, I'd probably be able to show you like the difference, but I doubt that the phone's going to show the difference. But once I get to the bottoms, I'll show you guys what's going on here. But basically, to quicken this up, I'm just going to put a little dab without using the fret blockers, or the fretboard blockers, technically. We'll throw it all on here. Like toothpaste, or maybe I can compare it to something else for all you dirty sons of bitches out there. There we go. Alright, that should be plenty enough. So basically, I splooged all over my guitar. As you guys can see right here, we got all of the splooge on there. And basically, all I'm trying to do here, finger on the rag, getting in between, back, front, boom. And it polishes it up nicely. I'm just gonna get this done real quick, then we'll get to the fun part. They're also so smooth. Comment down below if you guys do this same polish routine on your frets as well. Not many people do. I feel like not many people take care of their guitars like they should. Not saying like, you know, you don't take care of it, but I go to the fullest extent with everything I do. I can't help myself. I'm a freak. And this is also why I said to wait to clean the fretboard. Everybody always, anytime you see this stuff online, everybody will always clean their fretboard first, which I think is the dumbest thing ever. Because if you're going to clean your frets, like I'm doing right now, all of this chemical that's not supposed to go on your fretboard is going to go on your fretboard. So I'll give you a real pro tip. Do the frets first, then clean your fretboard. Trust me on this one. Damn, I did put a lot on. Holy shit. We'll just go up 2. Oh my god, that's so much. Yeah, I did put a lot. I knew I did, but holy hell. Damn, that could have did another half of a guitar. I don't got the money to be just freaking doing all that. Alright, and we're done. Just Get all that extra off. I mean, look at that, you guys. Look at that. It's ridiculous. And I regularly maintenance my guitars too. Like, I will say though, I've been doing a lot of live streams, and because this one is the main one that I've been using on the live stream, as well as my Solar guitar for my live streams, they're just two reliable, good guitars to use for it. Even though my favorite guitar is my American Ultralux Fender Strat with a Floyd Rose in the neck. It's my favorite guitar, but these ones just get the job done. Which really just goes to show everybody out there that doesn't own a $2,000 and $3,000 and $4,000 guitar, you don't need it. This is on sale. You can get this guitar for $800. This guitar all day long, I would pick to tour with, band practice, for everything, reliability, everything. I would choose this guitar over a fucking Gibson all day. Hand to God, on my son's life. Let's get all the dust from up here one more time. Make sure we got everything. Then we're gonna get these strings on. I'll show you guys what I'm using. This guitar goes in E flat, sometimes standard, and then sometimes I like to drop it down, which would mean drop D or drop C sharp. With that said, drop C sharp, these are a little small for it, but it does work because it's a Telecaster type body, and they are the 4911s. NYXLs. Best strings right here, baby. Millie Maple, I'm just chilling, hell yeah. Jerry Prince, how do you feel about Gulch? I love Gulch. The original founder of Hollywood Undead, that Scene Kid band from back in the day, he actually found my streams at one point while I was doing my actual live streams, and he told me, he was like, yeah, I've really been getting into the hardcore and the punk stuff, like the newer gen of it. And I'm like, hell yeah, that's cool. Like, let's fucking make a song, dude. And he's like, bet, let's do it. Can you write something like a Gulch song? So Jeffrey from Hollywood Undead, I'm gonna be sending him a song pretty soon, and he's going to do vocals on that song. Now that's an endorsement. For which one? For what? If I land this bottle flip first try, somebody has to donate. There's no way. There's like no room here, so don't worry. Nobody's gonna have to donate. I fucking knew it. I suck at bottle flips. I fucking suck. That was close though. Bro, the mat is like right here. Look, it goes like this. It's like the mat, my guitar or my mouse for my computer. Bro, it falls off. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Whatever. It's 2025 and we're still bottle flipping and dabbing. What a fucking dork. All right, so we're officially done with cleaning frets. Let's get all of our cleaner or fret stuff out of here. I don't want to say all the fret stuff out of here yet, because technically we're gonna polish up the board here. Now here is the fretboard cleaner. If you read it, it literally, and I know it sounds boring, but this is why I said I can't use it on this. Direction, hold on, it says it up above. No, it says it down below. Shake well, apply to fingerboard, use a clean cloth, take care to remove all unwanted grime from fingerboard, which makes no sense because that's what they're kind of selling with this. It's like, really, bro? You're basically selling this to get the grime off and you're telling me not to? But I guess that's a precaution for all the really dirty people out there that don't actually take care of their guitars. Note, not for use of maple fretboards. This is roasted maple. That's why I'm not using this. What?
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. What's up?
Carl's cleaning Bean's wound.
I know, but he's the one that caused him.
I know, but still.
He's a jerk.
Why?
He's a big meanie. The wife just came in, and yeah, of course I love hardcore. All of you guys that are here and watching, I'm telling you, y'all have to come back for when I do a regular stream where I'm writing songs. I'm telling you, you guys will absolutely love it. We write a song on the spot with the chat's help. You guys get to make decisions. You guys get to watch the process from the beginning, and we sit there and make it happen. You see how much shinier it is when it has it on there? See how these are shining, these are not? Obviously, that'll dull down a little bit. But we're trying to get this on here. They say not to squeeze these bottles either. I made that mistake the first time I used it. You just push it down. You push it down, and that kind of like a bingo thing for all you old heads out there. Boom, boom. Gotta get each and every fret. And basically all this is doing, it's cleaning while polishing. Very simple. Shit, I wish I had a sponsor for all the stuff that I've been talking good about. I've talked good about a bunch of bands on here, a bunch of good guitars. Shit. I wish that Sweetwater would pick my channel up, so that way I could have a Sweetwater endorsement and I could like start doing cool videos like that vlog video that I just did. I could actually take that vlog video and do it to where I go and give away actual guitars. Like, how cool would it be for my channel to get a little bit bigger, and then I put on events where people can come out, they can shred, or we can do like a songwriting thing, or we can just do something to where people can play their way to getting a guitar. How fucking cool would that be? Alright, now that this is on here, see how shiny that is? Now we've got to wipe it off. So, seems counterintuitive, but you can't have all that oil on there. Oil equals grime. I'm pretty sure it's technically not even oil. Yes, the Phantom Lady. What are your favorite hardcore bands? I'm really, honestly, I really like Ingrown right now. I know that they're more along the lines of the power violence / hardcore stuff. I like Ingrown. I really like, someone said earlier, Gulch. I was just talking about Gulch. Backtrack. I really like Backtrack. Guns Up. Terror. Trying to think of some more smaller hardcore bands, giving them a little shout out. I really like Blind Justice. If you don't know who Blind Justice is, I won't be surprised. But Blind Justice is a New Jersey hardcore band that for some reason never took their shit serious. And when I tell you that they write songs that like make you want to fucking absolutely beat the shit out of somebody, they make you absolutely want to beat the shit out of somebody. And not in like a type of way. They do it in like real punk, real hardcore type of way. Like, it's good shit. Listen to Blind Justice. Who else actually? Rotting Out. I would say like Kubla Khan and Knocked Loose and stuff, but I can't really say that I listen to them anymore. Their styles have just changed too much. I don't really consider them like hardcore. even though they are embedded within the hardcore scene. I just don't consider them like, hardcore. They are and they aren't. Mentality, yes. Music is just not. Rotting out. You are wearing Obituary shirt. Name one song by them. Rotting out. My favorite album from Obituary is their self-titled album that they did with just the dismembered body. And dude, there's this one track with the melodic guitar solo, and hold on, I can't even tell you, bro. So the way that Brave, that track on Obituary's self-titled album, goes into Sentence Day is just like, mwah, holy shit. Epitome of good fucking metal. Some good shit. I would say it's probably one of their better albums, but most Obituary heads are gonna say like, we gotta have Slowly We Rot, man. What happened to Slowly We Rot, bro? What about Redneck Stomp? So right now, I'm gonna go ahead and open up the strings. We've cleaned the satin guitar. We have cleaned, also, something about satin guitars that I don't like, you guys, is right here. If too much oil gets on the guitar, it's just impossible to clean. So you can see this from my finger, switching volumes. I don't mind it because it looks like the guitar's played. And I play the fucking guitar nonstop. So it's like, yeah, it makes sense. But it makes more sense that a satin guitar would not be able to pick up oils and dirts. Nice. Buffering. Can you play a tune if I say, so typically I won't, oh shit. I'm too distracted from the stream. I forgot these have the easy open. Like a prostitute. All right. We actually did a Obituary style song on one of my live streams. Man, I'm telling you guys, I wish you guys would have been able to find my stuff. Like, usually I'll get like 70 people within the stream when it first starts. Everyone bails before the good stuff hits. Man, I'm telling you, if you guys were in one of my normal streams, you guys would love it. Oh, I did not get behind the headstock. I don't really probably need to, but just for the sake of being on the live, blowing out the Grover tuners that have the locking nuts. Those of you that don't know what locking tuners are, locking tuners literally do exactly what they say. They lock the string in place. Some dust and dander could potentially get in those, so it's good to kind of blow those out. I have like a little squeezy thing that I use sometimes for stuff like that. We're also going to check the input jack out. It has been making a little bit weird noise. I do think that it is my guitar cable, but we're going to check the input jack, and if anything's loose, I'm going to grab my solder and my soldering iron and resolder that. And then we're going to also intonate the guitar, and we're going to adjust the truss rod. So I'm going to show you guys how to do everything. Stick around, let's hang out, let's chill. I got to be in bed. I have to wake up at 3 in the morning. I 11, 12. Yeah, I got 6 hours till I need to be up. I still have to pack all my streaming gear. And I have to drive 3 hours when I get up. So let's get this fucking show on the road. Alright, the way that I do my strings, Typically, I go 1, 2. So I go 2 frets up, clip. On the first string though, I go 2.5 or 2.25. So we got 1, 2. Turn this fan on. So let me know if the fan starts to bother you guys. It's hot in this room. Yeah, but also like I'm a huge Floyd guy, you know what I mean? I'm so straight edge. Nah, I was like vegan and all that shit. All that fucking gay shit. Alright, wrapped it around. Oh wait, that's right. I got the locking tuners. So we're gonna lock it in, baby. I wouldn't say vegan's lame. The only reason I stopped being vegan is because of these work trips. What the hell? I've never had this happen before right here. I've never had this happen before. I'm gonna show you guys what's going on right now. So I have a problem where this fret right here, you see how this is poking out? I put it in, I'm not used to these locking tuners, but I put it in real short like I would any other guitar, but it's not leaving room underneath of it for the guitar string to go under and lock this in. So this first string is probably not going to be the best, and I'll show you how I'll work around it. So I went ahead and loosened this up. What are your favorite hardcore bands? I pretty much named them earlier to somebody who was asking me to name some hardcore bands. But it really just depends on what I'm in the mood for. Like if I want to go with like some early 2000s stuff or mid 2000s, which in my humble opinion is one of the better years, I'd probably say Backtrack, Expire, Guns Up, all that good stuff. Alright, so that's how I'm working around that. That was totally my fault for just being on the live stream, not thinking. Oops, wrong way. I'm just going to keep going under Daddy-O. But also, I really love what Terror's been doing, dude. Like, Terror has been fucking absolutely destroying the game. Told you I fucked this first one up. Alright, so these clips only go so far down. So what I'm going to do here, I don't like having stragglers. So I cut it right there, all the way down. Clean, baby. Did we wipe the fretboard off? I don't even remember now. I think we did. Just in case we didn't, let's do a quick wipe for all that oil. Alright, we're good. Jeffrey's design. So the reason I would say, yeah, well, Expire's been canceled, but I don't care about people getting canceled. The music's dope. Pain of Truth. Oh, I didn't know that that was anybody related to them. That's sick. What brand of strings do you use? I use Diodario. I've been using Diodario since the first pop punk band I've ever been in. Diodario has always been my string of choice, and this size is 4911s, and I will have this guitar in either E standard or E flat, tuning down to drop D or to drop C sharp, if depending on the song I'm doing on the live stream or just having fun with. Alright, let's get to work. I got a lot of shit to do. I mean, if I show you guys over here, like, I still have my bag over here, bro. I still have my clothes that are packed. Hey, we got that CPU. But seriously, I got my shit to pack. I gotta get all that fucking cat hair off. They've been laying on it. But yeah, we gotta get this shit done, my boy. This was gonna be a members only and subscribers only live stream, but I decided to do it because I think that this might be pretty informative for people that don't know. Eric Clapton, BB King. Oh yeah, what I was saying with that, Jeffries, is the reason I don't think that that's the best way to wrap your strings nowadays is because guitars design are much different than they used to be. You see how far back this is, and the string gets to bend down right here? That's giving it really the sustain that it needs. Not only that, but it's blocked off here in the back for no movement. These hardtail guitars are amazing. I would honestly, and I think a lot of people would also agree, that wrapping your string too much around actually will give you less. It will bring your guitar more out of tune, and the reason being is because you have more string up here that's constantly being pulled and taken off. Tension, taken off. Tension, taken off. And the string is stretching. There's more string up here stretching. It's bending in. All those micro adjustments bring your guitar out of tune. So the least amount of string that you can do, and the better that you can lock that pocket there in, especially with locking tuners like these Grover ones on here, the better you are. When I say this guitar does not go out of tune, I really mean like it will not go out of tune after it's nice and set up. Because it's been so long for this guitar, it has been giving me some troubles, but that's also because I've been taking this guitar in and out of different tunings. So your mileage may vary on your guitar, but if you got any questions about a specific guitar, comment below and I'll let you know what the best thing that you can do for that is. With that said, we gotta get to work, bro. I'm not trying to get fucking 3 hours of sleep and then work fucking 10 to 12 hours, drive 3 hours, check into a hotel, then have to find dinner that's cheap enough that I can fucking afford. Fuck that. And we still gotta intonate and do truss rod. So let's go ahead and do this. Don't want y'all to see my bulge here. Just kidding, there's no bulge. Alright, we got 1, 2. Annie, what's up, girl? Saffron, what up? Cleaning those frets, I agree. It's a pain in the ass, but it's worth it. It goes down cool. Diodario, Ernie Ball, 100%. What type of picks do you use? John Petrucci and the newer. I'll just show you real quick. These, they're Jazz 3s, and everybody keeps trying to tell me, oh, these ones are the same as the red ones. They're made from different material. Fuck you. They're not the same. They're not the same as the red ones. They're made from different material. The grippage is different. The size is bigger. They're different. So don't tell me that the OG Jazz 3s are the same. They're not. Oh no. I knew I would fuck something up, but I never thought that I would fuck this up. Even yapping on the live stream, I didn't think I would fuck this up. I just made a fucking noob mistake, bro. Just because I was yapping my brains out. So what I've done here is I winded this guitar around the wrong way. We shouldn't have the problem we had before though, because we've already bent the metal the way that it's supposed to be bent. So we're going to hope for the best, and maybe this string will break early on us or something, but I spun it the wrong way. Should probably be paying attention. Alright, we got our string wrapped. Let's tune it up. Rabbit 2.5 times is most. I always heard if you put 2 condoms on, it'll break though. No, but seriously, the reason that I only wrap once, so like I said, rule of thumb for me is 2 frets up. So let's say I'm stringing this one. I'm going to pull the string through and I'm going to count 1, 2, and I'm going to snip it right here and wrap it. If you're playing above 52 to 54 for the first 3 EAD, or the last, whatever, technically, if you're playing the last 3 EAD, then you can go up about 2.5 because you'll need that little bit more wiggle room. But at the end of the day, if it works for you, it works for you. I will say though, doing the rule of thumb, like I just said, is a great place to start, and it works for every guitar that I have. Like every guitar. My Floyd Roses, my PRS, floating bridge, everything. Only reason I don't like like this is the grip. But polar opposite when it comes to color. 3D printer says so. Have you ever 3D printed a pick? Man, I can't imagine that would work very well. I mean, I guess like nowadays you can probably buy the material for it, but God, that's got to be expensive. If you printed your own guitar pick, you'd have to have good ass quality stuff. Like, there's no way. I wouldn't trust it. But hey, if you're 3D printing picks, bro, send me some. I'm seeing some dust inside the pockets of the holes here. Watch this. Grabbed a Q-tip from my bathroom. I'm not going to be able to get all of it inside the ones I've already done. But yeah, it's dirty in there, buddy. All those dead skin cells that have fallen through. Oh yeah. Look at that. That's crazy. I don't think I've had this guitar for probably a little over a year. I think I've only ever cleaned inside of this once. AC, skid during other lives, Cody in the chat create original songs. Yes, thank you. Yes, we do. We be creating some bangers too, man. I will be live streaming, by the way, if anybody is interested. I'll be live streaming tomorrow doing my normal live stream where I write a song live with the chat on the spot with the chat's help. We pretty much do whatever we want, really. Anyone need circumcised? Got our locking tuners. Ooh, I made that one a little tight. We got her wrapped around though, which is good. Got her wrapped around my finger. I'll show you guys how I stretch the strings. I'll show you guys how I do everything as we continue to go. What I can also do, I might be able to do this for you guys, if that helps with seeing the guitar any better. This right here, these are amazing. You set your guitar on these. You can get those online, they're great. And like I said, we're gonna check out that pickup. I don't know if we got time for that though, because man, I got a long drive tomorrow. I'm not trying to deal with that. That should be a challenge I do. Try and only write a song with like 2 strings or something. I can't choose metalcore though, or like gent. That'll make it too easy. You skipped my comment. Amir Abid, sorry brother. New to guitar, my dumbass messed up with the bottom part with an Allen wrench key to lower my action. It seems fine, a little fret buzz, but what is it meant to look like? Mine looks super wonky. So what you're talking about, what this does down here is these adjust your action, these screws right here. Sorry, satin guitar, very hard. These little screws right here adjust your action on the guitar, how high it is. And then these in the back, these adjust your intonation. So flat, if it's flat on the 12th fret, if you're perfectly in tune right there, playing the guitar in the position, and you strum it on the 12th fret, or open, and it's fine, and then you go to the 12th fret, and it's flat, you go forward. Flat forward, sharp go back. Just remember flat forward. Or wait. Oh no, I'm on the live stream. I'm messing myself up. I'm just gonna go with my gut and my first instinct. Like I said, it's flat forward. I'm gonna double check for myself just to make sure, but yeah, flat forward. If you're having string buzz on every note, a little string buzz is okay if you want a lower action. I like a medium action because I play hard and aggressive and it makes the tone that I want. I've showed this before on my live streams, how obviously I don't think tones in the hands, that's fucking retarded. What I mean by that is when you're playing metal guitar and you're chugging, there's a difference between doing dun, 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 and really just, digging in. There's a big difference. Tonality wise and style wise, but mainly tonality. If you're playing guitar or writing a song, style is second. Fuck your style. It's about the song, dog. But you want to know who I actually learned when you're clipping your strings, go 2 frets forward of whichever fret you're on. Eddie Van Halen's guitar tech. That's how he used to string Eddie's guitars. So if anyone has a problem with that, you can take it up with Mr. Edward Van Halen. One of the most well-recognized, innovative guitarists that have pretty much ever existed. And I'm not even a huge Van Halen fan, and I will say that. I will say though, those old riffs, even if you youngins out there don't like it, bro, playing those riffs just feels good. Something about them. Those old Van Halen riffs, they just rip. Actually, yeah. If anybody has a problem with the way I string up my guitar, take it up with Eddie Van Halen. Alright? Because that's how he did his. That's how I originally learned. We're going to go ahead and snip some of those foreskins off. Ooh, that one hit me right here. Sheesh. All right, we got 2 more. I know we're going slow, but we're almost there. And then we're getting to the what I consider the fun part, which is actually setting up your guitar. It's what differentiates guitarists. You know what I mean? It's what makes me and you as a guitarist completely different. But yeah, Amir, I hope that helped. Take 2 smoke. Well, 2 chord, 2 strings. Yeah. 1052s. No, I'm using 4911s. I like a little bit thicker on the bottom because I like the trim pick with faster leads. I like the bends too, but it's just big enough to not hurt my fingers. Jenny, hey everyone. Amir, no problem, brother. Oh, bitch a bull. Kenneth Phrase, that's funny. Darina, who else puts reactions? Mine had locking tuners. Yeah, mine has, oh, you mean locking tuners like a Floyd? Some people call Floyd Rose's, just locking tuner. I don't know why. I've seen recently on my live streams, there were 2 different people that have called a Floyd Rose just locking tuners, like a locking tuner system. And that's exactly what it is, but it's also not exactly what it is, because it's a floating system as well that rocks forward and back, unlike a Fender or a PRS floating. Alright, so we got our B string. We're going to throw this B in there, this B and this biatch. Got this B and this biatch. Looking good. 1, 2. Alright, I'm going to see if the locking tuner actually works with just going like this. It should be fine, but who the hell knows? Want to make sure it goes underneath of the string part that we clipped. So if you do that and you wrap it, make sure it goes underneath. The thing is these strings are going, as they wrap, they're going to pull up on what you went through originally. And that's what really helps with that tuning stability. So if any of you are learning anything from this, please, for the love of God, do that. But even if you have locking tuners, that helps. But anything you can do to keep a guitar as solid as possible is what you should do. And also, once again, that is just, you know, my recommendation. You do what works for you at the end of the day. Alright, we got our E string going in now. Something else, pro tip on this one, always jiggle. If you're dealing with a string through or a hardtail, anything like that, jiggle a couple times. Something that'll happen, especially if you restring before a fucking show. Make sure that you jiggle, because the ends of these balls right here, the ends of these balls right here, if it'll ever stop, if I can get it to stop. You see how it has that little wedge, like right there, how it just went in right there? Oh yeah, baby. That's good. That's good stuff. Alright, enough of that. You see how it has that little wedge? Sometimes it gets stuck on the metal on the inside, and it'll stay like that as you go to tune it, and then you'll be playing, and all of a sudden, boom, pop! This much of your string gets detuned. That's a lot. You're going to think that your string popped. I've had that happen to me multiple times, so I just do this, Shake it, make sure it's up, and then tighten it and clip and string. Yeah, those balls get caught sometimes. Get back here. I'm gonna show you guys another thing to do. If you got shitty feeling tuners, try this. Give me 1 second. Trying to make sure that this E string is good. Your E string and your B string, depending on the size, can be real slippery. Don't let her slip. If it slips out, put it back in. Alright, now we're tuning up. Throw it up here now. I'm not going to tune by ear because I know I could probably get the tuning close just by ear. Maybe that's one of my, I hate using this word anymore because everybody says that they're fucking autistic, but maybe that's one of my autistic things. I can tune the guitar by ear very close. All right. Now that we've got the tuner and I've got this thermos that's bigger than my fucking head, some Cheez-Its that have been in here for like 2 weeks or something, bro. All right. Let's get the tuner on. We need to tune up. Stretch our strings really good. And then we're going to make sure our action is good. Just intonation. Truss rod. Guitar will sound sexy. Oh no, my pick. Oh wait, I found it. It's small and black. Said no white woman ever. Reminds me of the movie The Accountant with Ben Affleck. Can you play Pumped Up Kicks? I could probably play just about anything that I would want, but I don't really do much of covers and stuff. So we're gonna intonate and tune this guitar to E flat, so D sharp. which is D sharp, G sharp. Ah! Ah! And before you stretch the strings, make sure that you don't be stupid and stretch them while they're loose. Stretch them when they're at full tension. A sharp. And D sharp. Make sure those locking tuners are in good. But before I do that, I still want to show you guys this little trick to help make your tuners feel a little smoother. Maybe yours are loose. Maybe every time you tune your guitar, you go just a little bit and then it goes boom all the way down and you just can't seem to tune your guitar right. Try this. This should help. Sometimes they're just too cheap to actually work. But you can try this and it might help. So I got my nice Craftsman wrench style screwdriver set. Boing. That thing just like extended, baby. So on this guitar, they're all feeling really well put into place. None of them really looser than they need to be. I could probably find one that needs a slight adjustment. This one's great. You don't want to go, you don't want to be doing all that. It would probably be this one. This one feels like it needs to be a little tighter. Every time I go to loosen or loosen, it just sort of feels like it doesn't take the string with it. So I want to tighten it up just a little bit. A little too tight. See how much that little bit does? Let's try that. And this is like, you don't have to do this if you're setting up a guitar. These are just things that make a guitar feel premium. Sometimes what I also will do, I have a Fritz ruler. You can get the metal ones, the plastic ones, and you can judge your action height by this right here. So you can see if you're too high or too low. I always go in between anyways because I like a medium action. I don't like it high, I don't like it super low. I like to dig in, I play rough, it's just how I play. And for me, it works best when I'm able to dig into the guitar. It just sounds the best. So I like a medium action, it works the best. We're gonna need this, so I'm actually gonna keep this out. Let's catch up with the chat, and then let's get this next section going. How many people do we got in here? 142, not bad. How much time do you have? I mean, honestly, if you want to know the God's honest truth, dude, I should like be going to bed right now. I still have like 30 minutes of packing my streaming gear so I can stream to you guys while I'm out of town for 5 days. I was just out of town for 6 days. I've been home for 2 days. Yesterday I didn't even get to relax. I went to my sister's baby shower, and that was all day thing. So like, I really have not been able to like chill for a full day yet. And to be quite honest, if you're trying to like make shit happen, you really don't have any days off. And I'm okay with that. But there are times where I'm just like, son of a bitch, I just want to fucking chill. Fret wrap. I bought this as a gag. Ended up loving it. Instead of just using foam behind the fretboard, that thing works great. Alright, so now we need to stretch our strings. Don't burn your fingers off. Take something of the sorts. Make sure your guitar's tuned up. And let's move this shit out the way. We're starting to get a lot of stuff built up here. Let's get this moved. We don't need our clippers anymore. We're looking good. We need to stretch the strings. Alright, take your finger up, and I'm going to take this one and pull down. This one, I'm going under the string and pulling up. I'll show you like that. And yeah, I pull them pretty hard. Hear how out of tune that is now? Because we just stretched them out. I want to do that to each one. As you start to go lower, you want to kind of let off the tension. Your smaller strings obviously can't handle as much tension as your thicker strings. Now, then we're going to retune. Make sure our action's where we want it. No fret buzz. If there's any fret buzz, which these are the same size strings, there should be no fret buzz. Intonation, truss rod, and then I gotta pack this stuff up. It's been a pleasure being able to chat with you guys and hang out. Oh shit, no wonder I haven't seen the chat move. Sorry guys, I keep forgetting to update the thing. I really apologize. If you have any questions that you wanted to ask that I didn't answer, comment again and I'm gonna make sure. Great question, Sean. I'm not sure which one you were referencing it to, but you always, anything you do on the guitar, adjusting your intonation, adjusting your action, adjusting your truss rod, you need to do under full tension of whatever tuning you're going in, because whatever tuning you're in is whatever stress you're putting on the guitar. So you need to acclimate anything on the guitar to your strings and to your playing. String height is to your playing. Everything else is acclimated for your guitar. It's a tool. You have to make sure it's set up to be played correctly. I mean, honestly, that's the simplest answer I can give. And the best way to explain it for the truss rod under full tension, the reason you do that is because you need that spring. This one is probably dual action. Most modern guitars are. So there's two spring loaded rods in here in the neck, and as I go to tighten inside of here, I'm going to tighten or loosen. If there's any bow in the neck, this thing's dead straight, but if it was bowed like this, I would need to relieve, add, so on and so forth. Let's see how out of tune that went. It went all the way down to D. From D sharp to D. The G went about half. Another half. The rest of these went about a half. And then we're done with this. Then we can move on to probably most people's least favorite part because they're the most scared of it. Well, no, I would say most people are probably scared of the truss rod. Don't be scared of your truss rod. Adjust it micro. Let's say this is my wrench going in. I'm going to adjust it like this. Done. Now let it set. Check it out. People don't realize this, but on older guitars or guitars that are really messed up, when you're adjusting your truss rod, sometimes it takes days to really be able to tell and check what's going on with your truss rod. It's not always an immediate thing. You are now bending the wood to be where you want it to be. So yes, you should be careful, but also give it time. Once the guitar is set up, it will be micro adjustments on what you really need to do. Sean, I have a truss rod in my pants. Let me get that truss rod, Sean. Let me get some unsolicited truss rod pics. Rixel, Dream Theater and TYR are the reason I bought a 5-string bass. And I've never regretted that a decision more. Wait, what? You regretted the 5-string, really? Okay. I respect it. Why'd you regret it though? Most people when they buy a 5-string, they end up just sticking with a 5-string. Do you know the band Kiss? Yeah, of course. Make sure you play your scales before casing the guitar for travel. You got it. I would really love to be able to like plug in and somehow trade this live stream to this live stream and have you guys like on my nice camera on my computer, but I guess I'm gonna have to leave you guys hanging on like really shredding until tomorrow. Catch me around 5 o'clock, okay? So let's get back to this. Let's get this finished. Oh, my neck is hurting. Oh, there it is. In the lower back. "5 o'clock, what time zone?" Brother, it's 10 o'clock for me right now. It's 10 o'clock for me right now. Alright, which for me is late. I work construction, I wake up early, I need to go to bed early. With that said, we've tuned up. I think our action is good. The way to check action on a guitar, typically you go 12 up to 17, and then you hit in the middle. Or you can go 0 to 12. You want to hear a little tap. So I'm just doing this, 12, first fret. You want to hear a little bit of a tap there. If there's no tap or there's too much tap, then you might be too low or too high. We're good there. Also, how I just checked it on the Fritz ruler, technically there's tension on this neck from it laying like this. So technically it's not perfect, but it's fine. Only a real fucking nerd would care about that. Me. So now, comes the fun part. Here it is. So now what we're going to go ahead and do, if I can find my damn pick, is we're going to make sure the guitar is back in tune. One more time. Give it one more quick stretch. Then we're going to adjust the intonation. And remember, it goes action, intonation, truss rod. Your action will affect your intonation. Your intonation will affect the way that your neck, or the tuning will affect your intonation, and then the tension will affect your truss rod needing adjusted. Alright, we're looking good. Now we need to check our intonation. And the way that I'm going to do this, I'm in playing position. I'm going to go open. Looking good. And by technical terms, you're not supposed to use one of these cheaper neck ones. You're supposed to use more of a chromatic or whatever, nicer type of tuner, whatever, pedal tuner, something that will be able to pick it up better. But I'm telling you, I've been doing it with just these. I did it one time like that, it made no difference. You can do it like this, just be careful and sparing, okay? So we're gonna go open. Make sure we're perfectly in tune. We're gonna try and hit it with the same amount of speed. Alright, so we're sharp, so we need to bring it back. Or no, wait, we're sharp, so we need to go forward. Let me look that up. I got forward, sharp, back, like I said. Make the string longer. The intonation should be done last. Truss rod adjustment should be done last. Or yeah, wait. No, you're right, because truss rod adjustment needs to be done last so the neck can settle and then you do the intonation. Thank you. I'm getting everything all mixed up being on stream. Thank you for that correction. Yes, truss rod adjustment does go. I know that this neck is fine on this one. It's perfect. I don't need anything. So we're still gonna go straight to intonation. I might have another guitar that on a different live stream I can show you guys how to do the truss rod. But yeah, Jeremy is completely right. Thank you for actually correcting me on that and not being a dick about it. I appreciate that. Because I don't know why I'm getting everything so backwards right now. Alright, that is definitely sharp. So we need to move it back, which means that we're going to tighten this up, and then the guitar is going to go sharp. Yeah, I'm in the key of E now. Let's tune back down. I probably just went way too much, but that's okay. It's almost there. Just a slight tweak and we're there. That should do it. There it is. Also, again, thank you, Jeremy, for the correction on that. I think it was Jeremy. Yeah, it was Jeremy. Thank you for that. I completely freaking mixed that up. Alright, we're good on our G. Dude, that one is so close. I would almost say screw it any other time. But we're going to go back just a little bit. Like, that one is, it's barely going up. But we're still going to just do it just to do it. There it is. There it is, baby! And the only reason I think that this even needs adjusted anyways is because the last time I intonated the guitar, I did it for standard tuning. And now we're going to half step. I like that sharp vowel. Nice. Yeah, dude, I fucking love this thing, man. The reverse headstock on it. I wish that it had the Floyd, but I love it. Glow in the dark lumen lace. It's got the input jack on the back with the cutaway. Such a sexy guitar. You know, I originally bought it because I got such a good deal on it. And then I pretty much never played it. I didn't like the way it felt at first. I was like, no, this ain't it. But then I set the guitar up to more of a medium action. You know, and I love it ever since then. I've loved it ever since then. You should intonate with the lightest possible pluck. Well, that's never worked for me because I play rough, so I'm gonna just do it rough. To me, this is light. I am going light. Perfect. Fucking if this is not every guitarist's nightmare, the G string, brother. getting inside of them and dealing with them on a guitar. Come on, man. I'm surprised that that one was good. There it is, you guys. The guitar is nice and set up. If anybody watching even knows what this is, I'll show you my action height. So maybe if anybody is interested. I don't know if I can get it over far enough. Rixel, what's wrong with the G string? You're thinking of Fernandez? I do have a Fernandez. That was technically my first guitar. I'm seeing your PreSonus 3.3. Yeah. Great speakers. Honestly, like, in my opinion, they're the best $120 speakers you can get. Like, within the $100 price range, you're not getting better speakers than that. I don't care what anybody says. And if anybody's ever heard my mixes or my songs, sure, maybe they aren't like top level pro quality, but I would say that my songs sound pretty damn good. And you know, I mix and master stuff on these, and I have an older pair downstairs with my actual PC. So yeah, they're great. I love them. I actually did a budget video on my channel for under $500, getting yourself set up with an interface, monitor stands, a desk, and a few other things. Oh, guitar plugins, drum plugins, and I also did free stuff and paid tier stuff too within that budget. So hey, if you're interested in starting to record music, go check out that video. It's on my channel. Also, if you guys have not hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button, man. I do more than just these phone live streams or whatever. Like, you know, I do professional live streams, real cameras, real everything, lighting, everything. So if you guys are into that, check that out. I also do content. Just released a vlog today. I got my Patreon up the songs that we do on the live streams. I put the drums on there with the song. If there's a solo, I do a soloist track. I do all that, so that's cool too. What else? The Discord. Check out the Discord. I figured. I'm almost done myself, anyways. The Discord, obviously free as well. Mosem, what's up, dude? For 500? Yeah. Sean Simpson, hell yeah, dude. Thank you. I appreciate the sub. Seriously, you guys. And if anybody out there isn't hurting, I'm getting ready to go out of town with like no money. So if anyone's got $1 to spare, I usually don't ask, but your boy needs to eat while he's out of town. So we do bring stuff too. Like we bring food with us, but you can only bring so much food out of town for 6 days. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Anyways, the guitar is great. I gotta throw it in the case. Oh no, we got a scuff over here. And I do want to say thank you again to Mike for the $10 donation and to T for the $2 donation. Thank you guys. And T, I still need to call you. I'm going to call you while I'm out of town, alright? We can chat and stuff when I get off work. Guitar's looking good. It feels good. I love this guitar, man. Seriously. It's become like one of my top play guitars. Mainly because of the live streams. My favorite guitar that I have is my Fender Ultralux Stratocaster with a Floyd Rose. Woohoo! That thing is sweet, dude. I'm going to double check and make sure that everything up here is clipped. Bring it down to you guys so you guys can see whatever I do. Oh, I'm not even on it. There we go. All the rest are clipped nicely. Yo, we got another Cody in the chat? Really asking me for money with a $1,000 guitar in front of you. Just because I own something doesn't mean I have money. This is all stuff that I've bought forever ago, dude. Just because somebody has something doesn't mean that they have fucking money all the time. I can't even tell you how much of my stuff I've had to sell because of hard times. So, like, honestly, if you think that just because someone owns something that they have money, then you're completely mistaken. I thought me and you were about to have a bond. I should have known you'd be an asshole because your name's Cody, but that's cool. What else? We got the guitar cleaned. No need for truss rods. So we intonated. I think we're good. I'm taking a look at everything. Oh, we got to put our strap back on. I did this thing for a YouTube short whenever I first started my channel. I was looking for something like super cheap to like, you know, view on the channel. Kind of like as a gag mainly, because I always seen people use these and I'm like, bro, I use foam in mine. Why would I spend money on anything? Like, check it out. I use foam on all my guitars. I only bought this one just because. Just to try it. I was actually going to return it and then I ended up liking it. Until it breaks, but... Also, I didn't pay $1,000 for this guitar. I bust my fucking ass for my money. I'm getting ready to go out of town for fucking 6 more days. away from my family, away from my house, away from everything that I fucking care about in my house to pay for shit. And I'm the type of person that helps people out. That's just the type of person I am. Alright, so we've got everything, I think. What else? There's something missing. There's one thing I'm forgetting. Does anybody know what I'm forgetting here? Can confirm this. I've sold a few of my best guitars for being short on money. Dude, I can't even tell you how many fucking pedals I've sold. Let alone, like, most of the time I just give my stuff away. Like I just did a video on me giving stuff away. Like, I'm constantly trying to help other people out. Even when I'm struggling, I still see other people struggling and I try and fucking help them. Like, that's just how I work. But I don't know. It doesn't matter. That dude must be really broke if he's thinks that because I own a guitar that is the MSRP is $1,000, that thinks that I first off paid $1,000, and second off thinks that just because I own something means that I first off bought it, have the money for it, or wasn't something that I bought before hard times. Like, whatever, you fucking nerd. Yes, I have a case for it. The case is downstairs though. I gotta put it in the case. Whenever I pack for out of town, typically what I do is I'll take everything. I'm gonna pack the bass and the guitar. So you guys on these live streams, by the way, I record bass, I record guitar, and I record the drums. Well, I don't record the drums, but I use MIDI drums, pencil them, and blah blah blah. Definitely your shirt rules. Favorite Obituary album. So I talked about this earlier. So obviously the first like album that I ever heard from them was a Slowly We Rot, but my favorite album that I think they like really, the production, his vocals are best, the guitar riffs are best, they're going faster, which I'm a big thrash guy, so I love, is probably their self-titled album, the Obituary album. That fucking album is so good. And the way that they started off with Brave going into Sentencing Day is just so fucking good. It's so good. Favorite Obituary album. He's ignoring me. I didn't see your message. Definitely. I wish I could be thousands of miles away from people. That's terrible. Oh no. I love YouTube musicians. I love you, brother. Shit, I didn't see your message. I'm sorry about that. Tell me about ABBA. I don't know much about ABBA, but you tell me about ABBA. It's hard to find. Oh well, whatever. Never mind. Guitars are cool. Oh, did you make something? I'm sorry. I'm yapping. I was trying to make sure that I got everything right with the guitar for you guys. I didn't want to like fuck up anything, and then I ended up fucking some stuff up. So I tried, man. I'm only human, man. What guitar is that? It's a Charvel Pro Mod, SoCal Pro Mod. Boom, 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 boom. And then for my bass, I use, dude, these cheaper Yamaha basses, I'm telling you, Jeremy, I just saw a PayPal thing come from you. I don't know if you're here yet, but Jeremy, I just saw a PayPal donation come from you, brother. Thank you so much. PayPal's the best because I can't even get paid from YouTube just yet. Everything has to process through. It's so stupid. YouTube takes so much money. But yeah, check out this bass. This thing actually shreds, you guys. I swear. If you've ever been to one of my live streams before and watched me write, then you know this $400 bass, which for a bass is very cheap, and typically you're getting some butt cheeks of a bass. This bass is fucking awesome. Also, the coolest part about this bass is you can go string through, or you can go straight through the back here. So if you want to go string through, I guess that would be better for a lower tuning, just mainly because, you know, you got more length on the fretboard. Setting it up, thoughts on Floyd Rose bridges. Floyd Roses are awesome. I don't care if they're a pain in the ass. They're the best thing to ever be invented, and I love them to death. I wish I owned more guitars with Floyds. If rolling in money, I would definitely replace all my guitars except for maybe a few with like all Floyd Rose. So I have an E standard Floyd. Whoa, I saw my bass move. So I have an E standard, an E flat, one in drop C, one in drop D, and then have a couple fun ones that are like drop B, drop A. Because it's just too much trying to tune them down and do everything to them. It's so annoying. Yamaha is beast, yes. I swear, I keep trying to recommend all the Yamaha stuff to people. Like, what tuning do you typically play, says Scott. Scott, thanks for joining. So, anymore, like, years ago, I was playing, like, drop C sharp all the time. I would also go to drop D. I was always in drop tunings for some reason. I don't know why. And even if I was playing punk or something, like I was always just in a drop tuning. Nowadays, my two biggest tunings are, I know it sounds basic, but E flat and E standard. But I always take those and tune down. And I will also say, if I had to name my top 3 tunings that 100% I play, would probably be the E flat, and then an open tuning that's D A, E A, C sharp, E. That's my second favorite tuning, and then I would probably say that drop C is my third favorite tuning. But typically I don't play in drop C all the time. Right now, this one is in E flat. Yeah, if I didn't have to go right now, you guys, I totally wouldn't. But let's go. Oh, I'm forgetting the strap, you guys. That's what I'm forgetting. There it is. Boom, baby. Got the Ernie Ball locking straps. You know, once I finally started getting guitars, like, I seriously played cheap ass guitars for probably up until like 3 years ago. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I played used and abused cheap guitars for years until I saved up all my money. I finally put a down payment on a house, me and the wife. And then a new guitar shop opened up in my area. I would give him a shout out, but then he ended up kind of doing me I don't want to say he did me dirty, but he definitely was weird about something, so I'm not going to give a shout out to the guitar company. Plus, I don't want to just reveal my location. Anyways, but me and him got pretty close with like a relationship on buying stuff and playing, and jamming at the shop and stuff. And he would always give me really good deals on guitars. Like this guitar, brand new, is like 999.99. This guitar goes for 1,000 all day. It came in the shop used, basically brand new. I got this guitar for like $650 with a case and a gravity pick, like a $5 freaking gravity pick, like one of these. This is what I use for bass. Like he always gave me hookups. I think the messages are timing up with the hearing. Would you mind if I shoot you a DM when I get my new guitar? Yeah, dude, go ahead. Join the Discord. Click on my name. Go to the Discord link and join the Discord community. Or you can join the Patreon. You can join the free version of the Patreon. What else? You can hit me up on Instagram. That's fine too. I'm trying to think what else. Those three work. I mean, that's fine. Send me the guitar, man. Everybody in the Discord community would love to see it too. So, hey, everybody join, man. Do you play in a band? So, yes and no. The band that I was or am in, our guitarist left, and after the guitarist left, then we just like kind of separated ways a little bit. And the only reason that we kind of separated ways was because then the drummer quit and focused on his other band or whatever. And once he started focusing on his other band, the guys that I was in the band with, we started like a counterculture magazine called Destroy Zine on Instagram. Go check it out. And I kind of steered away from that, and then I started doing YouTube stuff, and that's how this all started, because I needed a break from being in a band. So I went to YouTube and I'd make music. I'd do videos of me playing those songs with a guitar solo or something and playing the bass, and it was fun. And then I was like, you know what? I think I want to actually be able to share whatever knowledge I have, but also have some fun in the process. So that's just sort of what I've been doing, just trying to find what works for me and find what you guys like to see from me, and hopefully the channel will eventually take off. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Either way, I'm gonna keep making stuff and keep making music because that's what I love, and I'm not gonna let numbers control how I play music. Where is the... Hold on, let me catch up. Can you play Arcane? We're not doing anything. Can I see full of obituary shirt? They have... Check it out, actually. It's the obituary shirt. Then you got the back of the obituary shirt. Fuck yeah. Alright guys, it's 10:30. I need to get some sleep. I got a long drive tomorrow. If you guys have not subbed, hit that sub. I just released a vlog video today. Gonna have some shorts, and I'm gonna be live streaming while I'm out of town, which is why I gotta go. I gotta pack all this stuff up, all the goods, all the cameras, all this stuff. I'm bringing it out of town with me, fitting it in that dinky bag back there. So, wish me luck. Safe drive, and wish all of you guys the best. Hit that subscribe button, man. Join me on one of the live streams where we are fucking writing music and not just fixing up a guitar, which will be tomorrow around 5 o'clock when I am off work and get back to the hotel. So I look forward to seeing you guys, some familiar faces, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you guys for the donations. Join the Discord community. It's free. Join the Patreon community. It is free. Follow me on Instagram, shoot me a message, or shoot me a message on Discord if you have any things that you want to know, or just questions, or you want to just share music. Join it up. I'm glad that we got to hang out, you guys. I'll check you later, alright? Peace. If I can figure out how to end this on my phone. I don't usually do these on my phone. That awkward pause where you can't end the video. Take care. care, brother. Take care, everyone. Thank you, AC. Forest Spirit, play Wonderwall. Fuck you, Forest. You fucking nerd. Alright, I'll check you guys later, man. Peace.